people. Good evening, my beautiful people. Good evening, my beautiful people. Grand rising and good evening to all my beautiful people out there, man. Grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters. Good evening to all my in-state brothers and sisters. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you, and welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. How y'all doing tonight? How everybody doing tonight? As you can see, your boy Solo Dolo, so I decided to put the spotlight on myself, you know what I'm saying? Hey, first and foremost, man, I want to give a big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Hey, secondly, big up to the best moderators in the podcasting game, man. Big ups to young boy Maya Bucks. Big ups to Master Teacher Fox Guy. Big ups to TLS. Big ups to Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac, and big ups to my big bro bringing up the real for show, Professor Remo Williams. And don't forget, man, we got our first female moderator, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. Big ups to her for hanging with the boys. With that being said, man, hey, Atlanta and Chicago Pizza, make sure y'all go check them out. Located 17561 South Kedzie. Located in Hazel Crest, Illinois. Again, that's 17561 South Kedzie. Located in Hazel Crest, Illinois. And after that, man, you know what I'm saying? You want to have a little grown folks fun, make sure you check out Cafe with Grown Folks Play. Located 17553 South Kedzie. That's 17553 South Kedzie. And if you're on the far south side and you looking for some good southern down home cooking, make sure you check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery, located 2523 West 79th Street. That's 2523 West 79th Street. And if you're in the surrounding suburban areas, man, and you got a little cold or cough or ain't feeling too good, make sure you check out the House of Health and Wellness. That's the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213. 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213. And don't forget to follow your boys, man, on all social media platforms, man. That's TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook. And when you get to the YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. And don't forget to share the content, man. Make sure you share the content. And be on the lookout. A2124 Bearded Conversation will be throwing its first youth event / back to school rally. So be on the lookout for that. A2124. We're looking for vendors, music artists, anybody to make that day positive and productive. And with that being said, let's get the show started. Yo. Hey, man. Thank you for joining us in another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, and today is Wild Ass Wacky Wednesday. Wild Ass Wacky Wednesday. I don't know how wild it's going to be, how wacky it's going to be, but it's Wild Ass Wacky Wednesday. What's going on, man? I got Brother Preston in the chat, one of my moderators, man. I got TLS in the chat, and Brother Tamez, Mr. Nobody. What's going on with you, brother? How you feeling tonight? How you feeling tonight, man? Oh, man, Roscoe, man, he wasn't able to make it tonight. Brother Roscoe, he wasn't able to make it tonight, but man, I had a few people saying they couldn't see me the other day, man, but I kind of don't like the light being in me like this, so we're gonna let me do this real quick. Yeah. That light was kind of blinding, distracting, and it's but anyway, moving right along. Man, big ups to everybody watching, man. Hey, smash that like video. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button. If y'all in the building, smash that like button, man. I see I got a few people in the building. Smash that like button. Let's smash that like button. And share the content, man. Make sure y'all letting y'all peoples know, man. Make sure you letting your coworkers know, your aunties, your uncles, your grandmamas, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, let their friends know, their coworkers know, man. Share the content, man. Check out the page. And also, man, the link is in the chat, man. Link is always at the top of the chat. You know what I'm saying? Periodically through the broadcast, I will be. You say now we can't see you. That's good. Y'all don't need to see me, man. Y'all don't need to see me. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, periodically I will be putting the link in the chat. So, if anybody out there, would like to join the discussion or, what I'm saying, got some thoughts, views, and opinions on anything we're talking about tonight that we may discuss or bring up, you know what I'm saying, you're more than welcome to come in. Bam, there go that link right there. It's also at the top of the chat. So like I said, periodically, I will be, dropping that, so ones can join. Let me do this. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh man, y'all like the hat, man? See the hat? Caveman gang. Check out them hats. He say, what you say? I need me some bearded caps. Hey man, hey, let me know where you at. Let me know where you at. Proudest Cookie. So I'm PC 17 in my bag, man. Let me know where you at, PC 17. I got a private chat in the back, so you can put your Instagram or again, my bag. Let me do this. Hey, if y'all want to check out the merch, the Bearded Conversation merch, or the Beard Gang merch, or the Off the Block merch, you can go to Off the Block underscore Beard Gang Apparel. Off the Block underscore Beard Gang Apparel on Instagram. You can hit us in the DM. You know what I'm saying? And when you hit the DM, we do custom designs, and we also got official joints. So you can hit us up, and whatever you might need or whatever you might want, just let us know. But if you PC 710, if you really, like I said, if you really want to do it, you can either go to my Instagram page and hit the DM, or you can put your info in the back chat and just let us know what you want. We got caps, shirts, hoodies, uh, t-shirts, stuff like that. So, just let us know. Just let us know. Yeah. And we ship it to you. And where you from, man? Where you at? Where you at? What part of the world are you? What part of the world are you, man? You know? Hey, and this Wednesday might not be too wild because I'm by myself. So I'm probably going to happen to Mr. Nobody. He was up on the screen. Probably going to keep it short tonight. Short and simple, man. Probably ain't gonna go the whole or two, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if it do, it do. If it don't, it don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up, PC. Uh, you say Texas? He in Texas? I know you in Texas. I'm talking about Proudest Cookie 710. Trying to figure out where he at. And bam. Yo, third leg, what's going on? TLS, how you feeling, my boy? How you feeling out there tonight, my boy? What's going on out there where you at, man? What's going on? What's going on in Holland, man? What's the latest going on down there in Holland? What's the latest? What's the latest? Hmm. Yeah, man. I don't know. I gotta figure this lighting thing out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You say New York, Chinatown area. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. I ain't never been to New York, man. I've been everywhere, man. I done been to Texas, Houston, Dallas, Vegas, Arizona, Minnesota, Detroit, Indiana, Wisconsin. I done been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Denver, everywhere. But I ain't never been in New York. Never been in New York. Never been in New York. I want to check it out, but I heard it's horrible now, so I don't know if I want to go there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught up in nothing too much. You know what I'm saying? It's already bad enough here where I'm at. Well, it ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad. But anyway, man, what's going on tonight, my people? How y'all feel? As you say, NY has the whole vibe. Yeah, man, I want to go check out some of them bodegas out there, man. I heard, you know what I'm saying, especially when I forgot them sandwiches, them cheese steak sandwiches or whatever they do out there, whatever them joints is. I want to try one of them joints from out there. You know what I'm saying? Precious Cooley from Chicago. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Mr. Nobody, what happened to you, bro? Come on back in the building, man. What's going on, man? Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? Where you go? You know what I'm saying? We got people out here want merchandise, man, and I'm trying to, what I'm saying, put them in tune with the man who got the master plan, brother. You the man with the master plan. What you say? He say it's horrible. Hey, he say horrible rat place, but Peaky Duck is delicious. Oh man, I don't want to go nowhere with no rats. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're doing all right out there. I'm glad you're doing all right. Hey man, you got somebody liking these hats out there that you doing, man, Mister Nobody.
Let's get it then, man. I'm over here creating right now.
You the man out there. Where you at? Well, I think he said he in New York. Okay, there go Gigi. Gigi falling in. She falling in late, man. We gonna have to write Gigi up. She falling in too late. Got to be on time, JJ.
Got to be on time, JJ.
Got to be on time, JJ. Tell her again. Hey, man. Hey, first and foremost, man, big ups to my special. You know, the bestest co-hostess with the most is my son. Big ups to AJ, my little one. He doing a little bit better, y'all. He running around. You know what I'm saying? He running around. He doing a little bit better. He doing a little bit better. Denver, Colorado, man. No, Denver. You know what, Precious? When I went to Denver, let's talk about it. Well, last Wednesday, so I went to Denver for 420. You know what I'm saying? Just to check out the scenery, of course, not to do anything else. So I went to Denver for 420, man, and I found it to be real racist. Like they was horrible, bro. Like they was Like man, don't give me like outside of that, the experience was okay. You know what I'm saying? Due to the fact that it was 420, so that whole vibe was something else. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to go to California this year for 420, but I wasn't able to make it. I'm pissed. He said, "Well, there's plenty of them there." Yeah, the bodegas. Yeah, New York. I want to go check them out. He said, "Got the Jim Beam whiskey next." Yeah, Jim Beam. Hey, you and Master Teacher will get along, my boy TLS. That's all he. That's his favorite little thing. Denver was the worst trip ever. See, Denver. Yeah, Denver. See, Denver was horrible. Yeah, look, she say they can be. Yeah, they is. Hey Diablo, what's going on, bro? How you feeling tonight, brother? How you feeling tonight, man? We was talking about my racist Denver trip. But you know what? I would go back for 420 though. You know what I'm saying? But if I went back, ah, I wouldn't I wouldn't like stay in no hotels or nothing like that. I had to have a Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? With too much while I wouldn't have to intermingle with the peoples or something like that. Cause man, them people down there was horrible. Man. I ain't like that at all. I ain't like that at all. I'm talking about even in the restaurants, man. One of the people we was with got sick in the restaurant. You know what I'm saying, and threw up, threw the food up. Don't get me wrong, man. Man, hold on, man. I'm speaking free tonight. This wild ass Wednesday. Motherfucker was like, man, felt some type of way, but okay, I had to fall back because I'm like, all right, motherfucker sick, throwing up, woo, woo, woo. So it's like, yeah, I mean, cause what I mean is, it was kind of embarrassing, but I get it. Like when that shit hits you and it just ain't good for you, and you got to get it about you. I understand, but we trying to let the people in the restaurant know that look, man, he throwing up, he got sick, woo, woo. Man, they like, man, it's not our food. It's you got you people. Well, hold on, what you mean? Not like we was trying to come in there and scam them or something, man. Like, man, nobody trying to scam you, bro. Like, what are you, man? Look, bro. Yeah, man. They
You
even
people. You
hotel.
heard you people.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You people, even in the hotel, like, bro, the peoples was mad disrespectful, bro. Mad disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Now for 420 and the festivities, yeah, but like intermingling and like with the peoples and nah, bro, mm, I ain't really like that. I ain't like that at all. But I would go back again though for the festivals. What you in there doing, man? Look like you in the lab working, man. What you in there working?
You know what? I'm trying to get this after party going. Another one of our
Dude,
little lines. I'm trying to see what this look like.
I see you, man. I see you with all them hats in the background, man. That's what's up, man.
Them
Man,
I'm
you
done too.
look like you've been up for a while doing that, man.
You know it, man. I ain't got nothing else to do.
you you say you Tommy? You real
Tommy
Tommy?
Strong, baby. Tommy Strong, baby.
You
But
real
Tommy,
Tommy?
oh man, we need to get on that. I've been telling people, boy, that'll be a great discussion one of these days. I keep trying to tell them Tommy was one of the biggest dope dealers in Detroit, man.
I
And
don't know, man.
nobody
How you
cared.
know Tommy?
Have you
See,
ever seen what Tommy say? Have they ever showed Tommy crib, where he work, or what he drive?
he,
When you done seen Cole, everybody, where
yeah,
everybody work.
but what you so nosy for? You ain't gotta know where Tommy stay at, man.
That's all right. I was all right with it. I'm already knowing he was the biggest drug dealer in Detroit.
And I don't think he was
People
no
arguing
drug
with
dealer.
me.
He was just a smooth dude. He probably just knew how to save his money, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Ain't no say
Gigi
you gotta
King
have
say,
a
man, you
job
better be
first.
making her shirt, man.
Gigi King say she better get her a job.
She said you better be making her shirt, man.
She better get
That's the
her a job.
moderator, man. Moderator say you better be making her
I ain't
shirt,
got
bro.
nothing to do
Hey,
with her.
Hey, but big ups to you though, bro, for being in the lab, man. We appreciate you joining us, man, while you in there creating and doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing the people the process. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see.
Yeah,
Hey, so I got a question, man.
I got
How
an
did
answer.
you come up? How did you come up with your creative processes and designs before you uh uh print it out and put it on the shirts or however you do that? Well, I like. How do you come up with your
That's
designs
just
and
that's a
your
team
artwork?
of us. You know, you part of them. It's a team of us. You know what I mean? We get together. You know, sometimes they let me flow on my own, but most of the time I try and go with my collective bargain. A few of us. You know what I mean? We get down and do what we need to do. But at the end of the day, yeah, I really do put it together. At the end of the day, but nah, it's still a few of us. You know, I really look into my brother's insights.
Glenn B, what's going on, Glenn B? Hey, Diablo say Tommy was he say Tommy was with the cartel. Hey
I'm
man,
telling y'all, man. I'm
hey
trying
man,
to
if
tell
y'all don't get
y'all.
off Tommy, man, Tommy, hey, look, how y'all know he wasn't in the escort service? Remember that episode? You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know what? I'm happy you said
See,
that, brother. Now,
see,
I try not to see
see.
the black man. I try not to hit him with the
Well,
gigolo
cause he
roll,
could have been a
because
pimp,
somebody
man.
even tried to say he
Glenn,
was a
hey,
pimp,
hey,
but
Glenn B,
no,
you
Tommy
think
was
Tommy
too
from off
soft.
Mars was a pimp? I think
He
he was
was
a
too
pimp.
soft. The midgets kept jumping on him. You know what I mean? He couldn't even beat the midgets up. So it's like, I
That don't
don't
mean
know.
that could have been all a facade, bro. That could have been all a facade.
I had one person tell me he was undercover officer.
Hey, Sippin' Perp, RIP Pimp C UGK, most definitely, boy. Big ups to Pimp C, man. Hey, Pimp C was one of the realest. You know what I'm saying? One of the, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
But
man, I remember when I was a shorty, man, that pocket full of stones, man. Even though,
I love pocket full of
it,
stones.
you say what?
I love pocket full of
Yeah,
stones.
man. Even though that was destructive influences in that music, but hey, that pocket full of stones was that. Hey, man, that was classic, bro. Hey, that was classic UGK, bro. That was hey,
Yes, it was. And
hey.
I
If
didn't even
y'all
say UGK yesterday when you was talking about the music.
We sure didn't say UGK in no as far as no groups, did we?
Didn't nobody
UGK,
bring up
yeah, man.
A-Ball and MJG. We
Yeah,
missed a
oh,
lot
we
of
ain't even say
greats,
them
man.
neither.
We missed a lot of great, but it was a lot of, that's what happened when you're on a short time limit. But we missed a lot of greats yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey, and not only that, man. Like,
What you think, brother?
oh
This
yeah,
your idea.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. That look nice. That look nice. That look nice. That look
I'll
nice.
go
That
and
look
print
nice.
it
I like
then.
that. I like
I'll
that. I
go
like
and
that.
print it then.
You know what I'm saying? That look like that's something for the ladies to have put on, man.
It is,
Yeah.
at the body, make sure she's
Hey,
centered.
but yeah, not only UGK, man. Hey, you remember what's them boys' name, man? They got beat up when they came to Chicago.
I knew you was gonna say it, man.
Not to
Dayton
say it
family.
like that. Not
Dayton
to say
family.
it like that, but
Dayton
what's them
family.
boys' name, man?
The Dayton family.
The Dayton family, man.
Come
Them
on, man.
boys was hard, boy.
Saturday Night in the House, so they wrote a song about
Yeah,
it.
them boys was hard, boy. They got they butts, boy. Well, I try not to cuss no more,
Seen the
man, but
vibe in
they
the
got they
sky, it blew my hat. I remember the lyrics. That man said,
yeah,
I seen the
boy.
vibe in the sky, it blew my hat.
Yeah, that was crazy, boy.
I was right down the street. I'm from Loomis. I was right down the street.
They was nice though, bro. They was nice. They was like, yeah, we did. We said 8 Ball in them. They was nice. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else? Hey, Crown Boss was decent, bro.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsta Boo.
Mm. That's
Because
crazy. We missed a
we
lot of
were talking about the women. We forgot about Gangsta Pooh.
Gangsta Boo.
Yep.
Well, Boss was dope. Boss was dope.
MC Light.
Gangsta
Did
Boo was
nobody
dope.
bring
Mia
up
X was
MC
dope.
Light?
Mia X was dope.
Yes, she
Yeah, Young
was.
Buck from Nashville, Cashville.
Yeah,
Young
you know
Buck.
I love Young Buck.
I mean Young Buck. But Mia X was dope. Boss was dope. Um, You know what though? I can't stunt. Most all the female artists, man, was decent until they, you know what I'm saying, over sexualize them and try to make them into sex symbols and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what these goofy. I ain't gonna even get on that.
Yeah,
That's a
you know
whole
what's
nother
going on,
topic, man.
Professor Remo.
That's a whole nother
Picking up,
topic.
excuse me, y'all. See, got me snacking now. I'm picking up where we left off on this music, man. I just realized we missed a lot of
A lot of greats.
yeah. He say nobody got a pony. He say Walt Mustard. Nobody got a ponytail. What?
Yeah, I got a ponytail.
Yeah. Oh,
I
oh.
got dreads. I
I
got
forgot
dreads. I
about
just got
Eve.
them covered up.
We ain't mentioned Eve.
Nope. Show didn't we? Show forgot.
We ain't
I
mentioned
love
Eve.
E
TLS.
growing
Big
up.
ups to TLS. We ain't mentioned Eve. Professor Remos. We ain't mentioned Rage.
Show didn't.
Lady of
But
Rage.
that's
I
because
rock
she
rough
really
and
didn't
stuff
have
for
too
my
many
Afro
joints.
puffs.
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Hey, so you know what though, man? I don't know. I think it's because we be caught up in so much. Like now, a lot of this music now, man, be so damn mainstream and so uh
What it
mm.
really was to tell the truth, they brought up some new people that we ain't heard. So guys was researching them, trying to, check them out real quick. You know what I mean? I see what you was doing on the podcast, and that's what really took up the time was, you was researching some of these new people.
But I ain't never heard of that Mr. Criminal dude. Like, and he been like, and some of them songs was like, "Small Chinese, what's going on?" Small Chinese say, "I'm lurking again." Hey, but some of them, like that Mr. Criminal dude that Glenn B and TLS was talking about, man, or the Blue Rags dude, like some of these songs was current. I'm like, I ain't never heard of these guys. Like, what the hell?
Hmm.
Mm.
Don't
I,
forget to share, like and share, y'all. Share the content.
I ain't know. I ain't, yeah, oh yeah, most definitely like and share. I ain't no West Coast brother though. You know what I'm saying?
I was.
I wasn't. Oh man, crazy, bro. Hey y'all, Will I Am, man. Check this out, y'all. You know who Will I Am is from the Black Eyed Peas? Good morning, brother Freddie. Good morning, Grand Rising, brother. Hey, so I recently, well, I ain't gonna say recently. Last night I watched the interview with him and on Drink Champs with Noriega and FN, right? DJ FNN or EFN or whatever the hell his name is. Check it out. So back in like 2010, he founded a AI company called FYI. So he got like a phone and like a JBL speaker and is whatever. Anyway, so he created these characters, Finn, Felicia, and like two more characters. Like, bro, he talked to it, give it the scenario, give it the background or what situation was going on, talk to it, ask it a question, bro. It come up with the with like a man like it's conversating with you, like it's really giving a response. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Or he took a scenario, he put it in and told him to make like a comedy skit out of it, right? He typed it into the AI, boom, 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 boom. And he said, man, I mean, and then he played it back, after it did it's whatever, whatever. Man, it played it back, made a whole comedy skit out of the whole. I'm like, what the fuck? So he say, check this out, y'all. He say, if artificial intelligence starts reproducing itself and decides to take out humans, it's only because he say we don't put. He say it's easy. He say it's super easy for him to raise money for artificial intelligence versus him raising money for human intelligence. He says the reason that these AI or artificial intelligence will destroy us is because of the algorithm and the things that we input inside of the algorithm. So meaning all the negativity and all the bad things that we do to ourselves as far as um, with the killing, with the negative thoughts, with the with the wars that you see that's going on. So if that's what's put inside of our algorithm, the AI picks up on that. What's going on, Miss Craven Caroline? Good evening, baby girl. So he said, oh, and he's going to Harvard, by the way. He's graduating from Harvard. He graduates this year from Harvard. Um, so he says that the AI picks up on our algorithm, and that's when you get these people saying that when AI takes over, why it's gonna kill humans. And you hear these stories about, well, how artificial intelligence say the way that they solve our problems is to probably wipe out more than 3/4 of the race and stuff like that. So But they get these numbers because of the things that we look at, because of the things that we project and put into it. Because we don't invest enough into human intelligence, meaning um, us really learning and doing things instead of trying to take shortcuts. And that's why we on these phones and we got calculators and computers and things of such sorts, to quicken up the process of the things we do. See, we don't use enough of our brain power. But he's saying, yeah, the artificial intelligence, that's what it picks up on. And that's why if it does starts to create itself, or procreate, or do whatever the hell the Terminator things do, or whatever, technology, however it be, that would be the reason why it would kill us, because it is locked on to the things that's in our algorithm, and most of the things that are in our algorithm are negative. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. So that's why he says he tries to be um so he didn't disagree that these things were possible, but he says he tries to be more optimistic, with the hopes that we would try to encourage more human intelligence versus artificial intelligence. It's crazy. I was just like, that's wow. Because hey, because actually, man, that Terminator, shit, okay, y'all. He say, "What'd you say, Professor? Well, there's no more trust in human thought because we're subject to fallacy and misinformation." But that's true. But again, the human thought is the ones that's programming this artificial intelligence. Yeah. So, in order for artificial intelligence, then he was saying that the chat and GBT, the T in GBT is transformer. It's come from the Transformer papers, not actual living, breathing Decepticons of that sort. But he said that that's not far off. That's not impossible. And that now, and don't get me wrong, y'all. Y'all saying, okay, well, this is Will I Am. He's a music, but the brothers graduated from Harvard for technology. I forgot the degree, but for this, he also he got schools, and he teaches robotics and things of that nature. So that's what brother master teacher does. He's a teacher, but on the side he teaches robotics and engineering to students, and he takes them on into competitions where they build robots and they show the things that the robots do. So I think I think that's what I'm gonna do here on Bearded Conversation, man. We're gonna get more help our brother Fox with that more. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we can do. Hey man, also man, hit that cash app, $Bearded Bucks, $Bearded Bucks, $Bearded Bucks. That's Bucks with a Z. For those in the back, that's $Bearded Bucks. That's Bucks with a Z. Also, save the date, 8/21/24, man. A couple of more months here. Bearded Conversation. We'll be doing this first youth event slash back to school rally. We're trying to give away 40 book bags with school supplies to the kids and ones that come out, feed them and just have a good time. Probably I'm trying to get some people to come out and perform, just have a good time here in the community where I'm at here. You know what I'm saying? This will be the first annual one. Hopefully, we can continue to, grow this thing and do it in different communities. That's the plan. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. That's the plan. Uh, he say smash the bearded conspiracy, but he say why, why you say hey, that's not a conspiracy though. That's not a conspiracy though.
Bearded conspiracies.
But that's not a conspiracy though, man. Like, so okay, let me ask y'all a question. How many religious people do we have in the chat? Because we come up here, man, and everybody listen, listen. I'm finna be loose. I ain't finna get too loose, y'all, but I'm finna be loose. Real shit, real shit, real shit. Real talk, real talk. Let's talk. Most of my audience is male, and I do have females out there that's watching. No disrespect, I will not. Wasalika salam, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Hotep, you know what I'm saying? Shalom and peace and blessings to everybody out there in the chat. Ashe, Hotep as well. Um, let's be real talk. So, I see we got a Muslim brother out there. I don't know what anybody else belief is. I'm a universal individual. Okay. Um, if if we can believe in a God that's in the sky, because technically we already in the sky. So, but this God is just in the heavens, which is a higher sky, right? Not no disrespect. I'm just trying to break it down. I'm just trying to break it down. I'm just trying to get an understanding. Um, Even with Allah, I don't claim to know it all. I don't know it all. That's why we here on Bearded Conversation. We here to come. Um, we here to we come here to have discourse, intellectual discourse, scholarly discourse, um, informational discourse. Oh wait, because I didn't get into it too heavy and too deep. Before we do anything else, man. Hey, the thoughts and views of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts and views of the and opinions of us. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversation are the thoughts, views, and opinions of us. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. Hey, man, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, underlining edutainment. This video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the underlining on edutainment purposes only. Don't take any advice or any information shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional. So with that being said, because I don't want you going out here starting no revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss where they can turn sideways, where he can put it. Just don't sue me because you can't get no money out of me and you can't get no money out of the other brothers. So with that being said, for those who have a religion, for those that believe in a God, for those that believe in angels, for those that believe in the demons. So they did say them angels, some of them fallen angels, they fell from the sky and they came to earth, right? Bam. Now I be watching things. And some brothers be asking the other brothers, okay, well, do you take everything in the Bible as literal, or for face value? Do you believe everything in the Bible? Is it right and exact? Is it any fallacies? Okay, so if you can say that you believe in that Bible wholeheartedly, and that this is supposed to be some sacred word or some sky daddy, why is it so hard to believe and aliens? You know what I'm saying? I know that, brother P, but I just wanted to get it out there again. You know what I'm saying? Why is it so hard to believe? Why is it so hard to believe in another interplanetary or interplanetary species? Professor Remo, what you say, Professor? You say you're not religious but theological. And I can respect that. I can respect that. He said, I don't like Jesus. Love you, club. To be honest, yeah. I mean, I'm not. I don't mess with the Christian apologists. Same for me, Cock. Okay. Brother Freddie says parents were Catholic, but now don't get me wrong, y'all. So I didn't go into that to dispel the dislike of a religion. I was more of just trying to build a case for a belief in something. You know what I'm saying? I was more trying to just hit on a belief in something because we believe in some of the craziest shit. But then when you know what I'm saying, but when it comes down to some shit that could be feasible, it's like no, that's a conspiracy theory. Like no, it shit could probably be real for real. Aliens could probably, because guess what? When we try to go, like me and Fox was talking about the other day, they once they wipe this out and they destroy this, and they go try to inhabit it somewhere else. Guess what we gonna be? We gonna be aliens. Whatever's on that land, and I guarantee you, it's gonna be something on that land. I believe it's something or some type of virus or bacteria, which is a living thing or plant life, inhabits all uh all planets. That's just my belief. Whether they pop out, you can see them or not. Hey, I don't. But I believe it's life everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The primordial. That's why they call the universe the primordial waters. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to think about it. Think about the stories from the Iliads of the Kemetic, so from then go to the Sumerian creation stories, then go to the Christian creation stories of how they separated the firmaments and the waters from the heavens, and then you know how scientists and physicists call the universe the primordial waters. Like it's too much comparison, you know. And like Brother Fox keeps saying, you know, at one point in time, you know, science and religion was, you know, they were one, they were seeing eye to eye before whatever happened, you know. So why not say it's aliens out here? I mean, not that I want to get back on the alien concept, but to the artificial intelligence, like I said, because I was watching the Will I Am interview, and he was saying that, you know, um not so much of actual alien transformer, but a type of being like that could exist with artificial intelligence if it could regenerate and do the things that uh, uh, you know we saying it could do. You know, and he says he tried to operate off a 5 to 10 year future plan. So he tried to take his mind and put it 5 to 10 years forward and look back and try to create things from that aspect, if that makes any sense. You know, just like having an out of body experience, you know what I'm saying, like astral projecting. So he tries to go 10 years forward, turn around, look at himself as he comes up with the ideas, or as he processes, or as he makes, you know what I'm saying, or reinvents the technology to build up to where he's looking you know, build up to the point that to where he's looking at it from. You know what I'm saying? He said he tries to scale it that way. You know, some people, you know, do a 20-year scale. Um, of course, we know that because look how they doing destruction of, my brothers and sisters, my melanated ones. But we got to get up out of that. And this is one of the ways. So you know, he's saying he teach these robotic classes. That's why I say here we got to get on it with Brother Mike, man. Brother Fox, master teacher. I'm gonna start helping him out with them joints. I think that's cool. But Miss Star Wars, she say I'm a bit skeptical of religious people. You need a God to be a good person. You're basically saying you're incomplete. Everything that is this what comes equipped to sustain itself. I mean, yeah, but that's what they say the Almighty is. Inspired word of God. That's what I'm saying. He's self existent. He causes all to exist. He said Indians believe in cows. People from Thailand believe in Buddha. Others believe in Allah. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think cannabis is so Professor Remo. Um so um it there has been studies or that marijuana um, isn't from this planet. You know, it's been used and been found in a lot of sacred temples and altars back in the ancient Kemet, also back in ancient Israel, you know, at the Temple of Zion and Mount Sinai, where they say that God had a mother at some of these temples, and these temples where the marijuana was burned and smoked or were inhaled, not necessarily smoked. That this marijuana was used to as sacraments to worship God's mother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever knew about that or heard about that God having a mother. Yeah, this is wild, wacky ass Wednesday. But yeah, but so supposedly God has a mother. Um, so he's not self-existent. And so he listen, do some research, go look it up. So now you got scholars that's looking into things like this that God had a mother. So I mean, and this is it ain't nothing crazy. It ain't nothing wild. It ain't nothing uh, uh, too taboo or not a subject that people can't touch on or go look up or go research or go grab books on, because there's a lot of authors out there that's you know, going back into this. And also um so for the lineage of Jesus Christ, like with the virgin birth, I don't know if you guys know this, that so if you look into the history of Jesus, and also they say he does have ancestors and surviving people, the Meravidian people, but his grandmother was also born of a virgin's birth, Mary's mother. It's crazy. Hey man, it's a lot of stuff. But I don't know. It's it's a lot of stories, man. It's not hard to keep up with. I just think, and I know why. Some of these things are not known, and I do know why some of these things are. You know, what would you say? At the end of the day, people will always have their own belief and systems. That's true. That's true. I think it was one of the asteroids that hit the Earth. uh, Kramer Carolyn. She said, "Why wouldn't he have a mother?" That actually makes more sense than the other story, Elizabeth. Yeah, see, but yet, see, that's what I'm saying. So, but I was just speaking on the marijuana thing. So the marijuana supposedly came from the gods. It was sent down here from the gods. It is actually written in stone tablets that would have sent down here for the gods, for the people that was down here to worship the mother of God or the wife of God. So God had a wife as well. He had a wife as well, and they both were being worshipped at the same time. But throughout history, some type of way, uh, the worship or the story of him having a wife and a mother, got wrote out of the. Well, it didn't make it into the canon. And the canon is what we know as the 66 books of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for marijuana there or something like that. And people will talk crazy about it. But so marijuana, like I say, so just like manna, in the Bible when they speak about the manna, how this manna just so called suddenly appeared. Like, and then you think about the Bible, y'all. When you read that book, even if you don't get the other versions or the other books, when I say versions, I don't mean versions. If you don't get the other books that were supposedly part of the part of it, well, that they left out. Now, virgins, I would say that those are like the new translations, King James, the new traditional. That's verse, so I misworded. But the other books that they left out of the canon, so the canon that we know it in modern times is the 66 books of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But the oldest book is supposedly in Ethiopia, which was still brought down by a Caucasian person. So when people try to say that Christianity is African, no, it's not African either. You brainwashed idiots. It was still given to us by a Caucasian who came down to colonize, and the missionaries. They were setting up missionaries. And then you'll get the people say, well, the printing press didn't come out into 16 da 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 da. Yeah. But that don't mean people didn't have a language. That don't mean people didn't communicate. That don't mean people didn't inscribe things. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, and then some people say, well, the hieroglyphics ain't nothing but pictures, and I don't believe they've been deciphered. I still don't believe. Now, Chapolion, and I forgot the other brother name because it's two different types of transliterations or decipherment codes that you could use to decipher the metal nature. That's which we would call the hieroglyphics that's on the walls in the temples of the pyramids and stuff like that you find in Egypt and all throughout Africa, and not just Africa. You find some of those same scribes and things on pyramid walls here, also in Mexico, California, all around the world. You find this shit all around the world. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
back.
All around the world. I see. Yeah, you had dropped off. You know what I'm saying?
Got
But
to answer the
again,
phone.
yeah. But again, I was just saying all this to say that we can believe in that, man. Hey, Transformers ain't too far off. you know. But yeah, marijuana was sent down here by the God. So y'all know I'll be talking about the Anunnaki and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it was brought down here by them, and it was given to us, to worship, what I'm saying, God's mother and his wife and things like that. So, and see, so Miss Craven, when you say why wouldn't he have a mother, but we don't get that story. It don't get told to you like that God had a mother. It just say he was self-existent. He created everything. Okay, he said aliens don't exist, my friendo. Okay, small Chinese, prove it. Prove it. Project Bluebeam is a project to create an artificial second incoming in order to control the entire world by one government. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm not talking about none of that. See, you talking about government. See, now that's when I need to do
Conspiracies.
See, now I'm not. Now we just talking as people. We just talking as let's see. This is what I'm saying. Let's talk as people. So let me ask you a question. Small Chinese. Do you believe in God? Do you believe in Jesus, your Christ? What is it? Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior? Do you believe in angels? You believe in demons? Now, if you don't believe in none of that, okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from. But it's just as a people, like we exist here on Earth. So my common sense would tell me that something exists somewhere else. And in English, we say alien. They might not even be alien. They might have a whole damn name. You know? It's creatures and animals, bro, that we know nothing about that's in the ocean.
Yes, sir.
It's creatures and animals inside of some of these jungles that we ain't never seen before. And that's just here. So when I say alien, I'm not really necessarily talking about no sci-fi, little green man, little gray man. You know, they could probably look just like us. You know, the Bible said, "Let us create man in our image."
And ain't no little green man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never said, I don't say that. And then, even back on the but look, but back on the walls and the temples of some of the pyramids, Assad, they painted him green. You know what I'm saying? They painted him green. But your blood is actually green. You know that, right? It's not red.
Mm-hmm.
Or blue or something like that. So my thing is, all these stories that we have, like, it's not even a conspiracy. Like, why wouldn't your mind wonder to? Now, sometimes, oh man, you could be crazy. But what? Why not? Why your mind can't wonder and think like, it's something else out there? It's got to be. What you think, brother? Mankind. Look, she says mankind still believe one times zero is zero. We so far behind, and that's crazy. Because they say anything times zero is zero. That's true. But they got a philosophy behind that mathematics to explain that. See, here we go. So listen to this. Small Chinese say Project Bluebeam is a project to create an artificial secondary income and to control the entire world by one government. And B come back biblically, this is true. The Antichrist will set up the new government. Oh my goodness. Now
Bearded conspiracies.
that's the conspiracies, y'all. I can believe that aliens exist more than I can the whole story of God and all that. The story just doesn't make sense. This is coming from Craven Caroline. But I'm with you on the aliens, though. There's something else out there. That's all I'm saying is expound your mind, man. Like, why? Listen, check this out. Why we even trying to time travel and do any of this crazy shit? Why are we trying to figure any of this out if we didn't think that we could do it? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, time travel? Elon Musk said he built the time machine and used it. The dude that on Tesla, he also got SpaceX, and guess what he do? He pops up and claims he goes out of space, takes trips. Professors say all life is what do you say? All life needs is access to water and an ideal climate to sustain life. Since that exists with us, why would it be far fetched in another galaxy? Facts. It's against universal law. Hmm. Where the one go? I know with the mathematics, yeah. And science says that the world it's a dimensional, it's more dimensional than temporal. Temporal. And since the Earth, I mean, well, since the galaxy or the universe is so-called expanding, because of course, and again, we're in the primordial waters, so things are imploding and exploding and creating new life forms and new planets and new solar systems every day because it's like a bubble. It's like a I cannot explain this. Watch Ghostbusters. If y'all watch Ghostbusters, like that over. So in the new in the last Ghost, well, yeah, the newest Ghostbusters. Y'all remember the containment place where they was putting the ghost in? It was starting to overload. Nope. You know what? Nope. I'm not gonna use that as an example. Loki. I'd rather use Loki. And if y'all ever on the Disney Channel and y'all watch Loki, watch Loki. Now my man, I can't get through it, but basically, um, it was like a time. Oh my god! But y'all watch Loki. Y'all gotta watch it because I can't. Right now, I can't really articulate it the way I want to articulate it. Uh, but yeah, it's kind of like that. Like you know what I'm saying. But like I say, so and it ain't like I said, it ain't necessarily man to spook nobody or to be on no conspiracy theory. Like, but man, you gotta think about it, man. Let's forget all the stories and the books you done read and the movies you done seen and what the government did put out. And small Chinese. I'm not saying you wrong, brother. I'm not. That ain't. I'm never pushing your. I'm never pushing your ideology to the side or to the back. You know what I'm saying? Because understand this. Understand this. For y'all and for those that don't know, um, I would encourage y'all to go check out Project Bluebeam. It's a project to create an artificial second incoming in order to control the entire world by one government, which is already happening. The United Nations is a plan or component of that one world government. It most definitely is a component. He says 50 years later, and with all the technology, we still don't have a permanent station on the moon, no live cameras, no mechanism that explore it regularly, sending soil specimens to Earth for the scientists. It's all crap, buddy. Now, I'm gonna say I can agree with you a little bit. But then I can say I probably could disagree with you a little bit, you know. Um Me personally, bro, until I can get into a spaceship, like, because, ones would disagree, like if maths teacher was here and, other people, and then, we did have some people come on and say, we ain't broke the Earth's atmosphere and da 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 this, that, and the third. And look, I'm not at NASA. I ain't seen it with my own eye. I gotta see it to believe it, me personally. Doing the mathematics is one thing, but actually physically developing something that's gonna actually that we can shoot up at the speed of whatever we needed to break the Earth atmosphere in order for the gravity to not be an effect on it, and it's just floating around in space. You know what I'm saying? And then the jet propulsion is how it would be guided from there, because I think the top half break off or something like that. But anyway, I gotta see it, man. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Now, collecting specimens. Now, I see. So with the specimen collecting, you got to understand this too. So just because I'm saying it's aliens, or just because I might think it's aliens or it's other species out there, when we get out there, y'all, we not we might not be able to, like when y'all watch Superman. Y'all remember when Superman came to Earth? Superman couldn't breathe at first. Superman, he didn't have, and also he don't have the same powers on Earth as he had on his home planet. You know what I'm saying? He was limited to the things that he could do here on Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, he was limited to the things he could do on this planet. Actually, when he was on this planet, it was just like he was here. He was human. They couldn't fly none of that. Pay attention. They couldn't do none of that. It was our atmosphere that gave him them
Okay,
powers.
okay, all right. I appreciate the correction, brother. I appreciate that.
No,
But
bro, it's all right. I am Superman,
yeah,
Batman. That was my favorite characters, but it was
yeah,
our
yeah.
atmosphere that
So
gave them them. Pay
so
attention.
like
In the movie Superman, when Zod come, remember they didn't have none of that. Remember, it tripped Zod out when shit came out his eyes. They didn't get that to our atmosphere.
yeah.
On Krypton, remember they wasn't flying. They rode on like dragons and stuff. They didn't. It's our atmosphere gave them everything. All that soup. Yeah, it's our atmosphere.
I'm gonna check out this video, man. I'm most definitely gonna check out this video that you giving me, man. This I ain't no flat Earth theory is all the way, man. I just can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Fully. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of a little bit of both. He said we see an alternate dimension every day in its reflections. Most humans can only conceive from one dimension. Yeah, see, yeah. So, and that's why when I was asking Brother Master Teacher about, saying what dimension we own and what dimension does our eyes see in. Yeah, oh yeah, that's nice. On that blue shirt, that's nice. After the party, it's the after party, then it's the hotel lobby, then.
I'm finna do a bearded conversation like that. I had another blue shirt like that. I just wanted to see something. I want to see. I
At
can
the
find no.
party. But yeah, man. So I ain't want to do. I ain't want to be too alienish. That one I wasn't trying to be too alienish. I was just, wanted to talk about this AI, man, because this AI is crazy, man. That shit wild, bro. The things that this AI can do and develop, and then you got to think about it. That Terminator shit was artificial intelligence. Transformer was artificial intelligence, and then Transformers was actually beings from another planet that were robotic. Like, come on, bro. Like, we man. Hey man, we one of my moderators say, man, he liked that shirt, man. He say nice. He say he liked that shirt.
Appreciate it. Come on, man. You know what to do. Don't forget to like and share.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, the brother in there working, man. He in there working. He said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, baby, and share the content. Hey, and hit that Instagram page, man. Off the block _ Beer Gang Apparel, man. Hit that DM so we can get at you, man. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, man. So artificial intelligence, um, I so listen. I'm with it to a point because man, you be watching these movies, man, and then it take over, and man, it just be, and then like Billy Carson was talking about taking some like illusionary drugs to like see if he could transcend and do other things. And he said the only way that he would do that was if he downloaded his DNA onto a memory card. And he was like, we can do that now. And I'm like, what the what? He's saying, because I've told y'all, look up that 2045 plan. It's in Russia. It's called the 2045 plan. Well, they are downloading people's minds inside of robots. It's where they trying to create a perfect world with no crime, no this, no that. It's crazy, man. It's called the 2045 plan. And again, that's artificial intelligence. And everything we dealing with now is a little form of artificial intelligence. Self checkouts. You know what I'm saying? When we make them phone calls, them operator prompts. So man, like Man. And then like in some McDonald's, you stand there, you hit the kiosk, that that order goes straight to the back to a robotic arm that's flipping a burger and making a burger. And then
Yes,
it's a
sir.
whole type of man. All right, y'all. That's what they experimenting with. He say if the news says this, why Project Bluebeam might be the most dangerous conspiracy theories ever. He say it ain't ringing bells now for you. Oh man, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. I heard of it, but I never really uh got off into it like that. Let me take this off. Do 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 do. Sergey Monast was a Canadian investigative journalist, poet, essayist, and conspiracy theorist. He is known to English-speaking readers mainly for originating the conspiracy theory, Project Bluebeam. I'm sorry, which concerned an alleged plot to facilitate a totalitarian world government by destroying traditional religions and replacing them with a new age belief system using NASA technology. Do. What else they say about this? Man? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, but they also saying that a lot of these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. In the early 1990s, he started writing on the theme of New World Order and conspiracies hatched by secret societies, being particularly inspired by the works of William Guy Carr. Um, In 1994, he published Project Blue Beam NASA, in which he detailed his claim that NASA, with the help of the United Nations, I did say the UN, was a part of this. So I know a little about it, but I never really dabbled. Was attempting to implement a new age religion with the Antichrist at his excuse me at his head, and start a new world order via a technological, I'm sorry, simulated second coming of Christ. Oh man, so they gonna make the Antichrist a hologram like they did Pac and them, man. He
You
also
know,
gave talks on this topic. Cartoonist Christopher Knowles noted the similarity of Project Bluebeam to the plots of Gene Roddenberry's unproduced 1975 Star Trek screenplay, The God Thing, and the 1991 Star Trek The Next Generation episode, Devil's Due. Check them episodes out. 1975 Star Trek screenplay, The God's Thing, and the 91 Star Trek The Next Generation with Captain Picard episode, Devil's Due. I'm going to look at them episodes. In 1995, he published his most detailed work, Les Protocoles de Taranto, modeled upon the protocols of Elders of Zion, wherein he said a Masonic group called 666 had for 20 years been gathering the world's powerful to establish a new world order and control minds of individuals. So that's a little quick synopsis or a little quick overlay on doo-doo-doo-doo. um um and he was a Leo. um Blue Being Project. And he was born on August 12th, 1945 in Canada, and he died December 5th, 1996 in Montreal, Canada. Seems like he was a bit. So, and a lot of these conspiracy theorists be intelligent individuals, man. They don't just be crackpots and you know what I'm saying?
No, they not. They do
Nuts.
their homework. They do their homework. It be a lot of knowledge. That's just their way of them fooling us, telling us they nuts and try to get us to discredit them. But if you really, like you say, look at they got straight facts. Can't deny the facts.
Professor Remo said, I heard peyote is the doorway to different dimensions I like to see for myself one time. Hey, me too, brother.
Y'all, there y'all go. Y'all better leave that peyote alone.
Me too, brother.
God better
Oh
me
man,
too.
hey man, cause some of this, listen. Don't get me wrong, man. They don't tell us a lot of things out here in the government. They don't let us know what's going on. Sometimes, man, this is what we talk about. And then guess what? We not our people, especially our melanated brothers and sisters, bro. We not into the technology. We not into the robotics and the engineering. We need to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's just not about and I preach all the time about agriculture, about nation building and society. Not here lately, but and also I ain't never man, and I stopped giving my look. We looking for 25 good people, man, so we can start this think tank. We looking for 25 good people, man. Anybody with networking ideas, anybody with ideas, anybody with money, anybody with real estate. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with property. You know what I'm saying? So we can start this think tank. But a lot of our melanated brothers and sisters, man, we need to get into this technology field, man. Like Will I Am. So he say he go to Formula Ones, and he find the people that work on them cars, like them engineers and stuff that do the cars. He say he bring it back, he bring them back to the students. He go there for networking and let his students know, like, look, without this, these cars can race. You know what I'm saying? So he try to make it like, because we look at things as a competition, you know, so we want to be competitive. So he try to reinforce his teaching and passion and love that he trying to get to the kids for that, with trying to correlate it with being competitive, like, as far as look, it's a sport. Engineering is a sport. It's in Formula One. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the robot wars. I mean, I know that's like a small, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a big thing, but I know it's not like really heavy in our communities. Like with the robot wars that you might see, I forgot what channel it come on, where they build their robots and then they fight them against each other. I know that's destruction still, but still in all, just the wherewithal and audaciousness and determination and motivation and the thrive to build machinery, complicated machinery, complicated technology. You know what I'm saying? Via sound or remote, and to get it to do certain things and move in certain ways, and for it to have certain movements. You know what I'm saying? Like we not into that.
Hmm.
We need to get into that. We like I say, ain't nothing wrong with trades like plumbing, electricity, carpentry work. We need those as well, because we still need houses. We still need dwellings. We still need places to build. We still use electricity. Hopefully we try to utilize and capitalize off this solar energy. Big ups to L Boogie. Our brother, he works in solar energy. He's going to school for thermodynamics right now as we speak, but not right now at this moment. But you know so that's what he do. He works with solar energy. But we need to get in these certain fields and different fields, man, and master these fields, and take over these fields, and bring these things back to us. You know what I'm saying? We need to have these things. Like I say, man, we need to start cultivating our people and developing our people and learning these things, man. And we need to find a way to get some schools, bro. Like some real legitimate accredited schools. We got a lot of melanated brothers and sisters that teach and that's qualified to teach, that's already teaching, you know?
Hmm.
So like I don't see why we can't have our own schools. When you talk about the Nation of Islam, they got their own school. You know, when you go when you go inside of some of these Jewish communities, brother, they got their own schools. You know what I'm saying? So I just, man, like, and when I say that, of course, man, it's a process, and I just don't want to be thrown, or just give us some people that y'all done already ramshack through y'all system. No, I want some new up and coming, fresh individuals. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, y'all done went to their school. Now we gonna come back over here. We gonna do this, and yeah, man. Because man, you lose things along the way, man. Things get lost in translation. Just like a lot of these religious texts. They not really translations. They transliterations. You know what I'm saying? And I challenge ones. Check this out. I challenge ones to. So if 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 you're a Christian, I challenge you to go learn Greek and go get the Greek Bible and read it. You know, If you read it, what like I said, if you read, if you're a Muslim or Islamic practicing faith individual, go learn Arabic and get you a Arabic Quran and read it in Arabic, and learn the language, because it's two different forms of Arabic, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it
Uh,
is.
so you got to learn the language, and you got to learn how to speak and learn how to discern and decipher uh, inside of the Quran which Arabic language is it speaking from. Like so, and a lot, so even you so called Hebrew Israelites or Israelite brothers and sisters, not knocking nobody. Go learn Hebrew. You know, even people that want to be Buddhists, go learn Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? And read those passages and those scrolls and in those languages and in those Sanskrits and get into linguistics. And a lot of times, bro, when we do that, I believe we are shy away from a lot of the things that we currently believe in. You know, I mean, to each his own, but that's why I say, man, that's why it's hard for us to unify and to come together as a nation because we being misled in so many avenues by so many people. It's hard. So we just latch on to whatever. It's hard to come together and try to say, okay, well, look, let's do this for us. So I mean, and not to turn it into that type of bill, but it is what it is. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Gotta call a spade a spade.
So, yeah, man, that language learning, and you know what? Even if you learn the language and you understand things contextually and you put it in its proper context, you still might decide to stay doing what you're doing. I ain't knocking that. You know, I just want people to know this. If you can believe in God, the devil, Jesus, angels, demons, ain't nothing wrong believing in aliens. Ain't nothing wrong believing in Bigfoots, Loch Ness monsters, none of
They
that.
all exist.
You know?
Oops, did I say that? They all exist.
Right. And then you got your scientists, what you call it, your theoretical physicists. Um, so just like they thought Albert Einstein was crazy. Now they saying they finding out that a lot of the stuff that he was saying is coming true. A lot of the mathematical equations and stuff that he put together, they starting to happen. So I mean, man, like, you know, and it's like, where did they get this information from? How did they receive this information? So and that's why I was trying to get people to think about these stories, and that's why I was making reference to the universe being the primordial waters, and then if you go into the creation story inside of the King James Bible when he separated the heavens from the earth and the water and the firmament from the oceans and things of that nature. And you got to think about so universe primordial waters. He's separating the waters. Now, mind you, like something had to come first. Just like with the flood, with Noah's flood. Then you get the story that Gilgamesh, who was supposedly a demigod, because he was supposedly Gilgamesh was one of the sons of the Nephilims. You know what I'm saying? Well, the angels that was already down here that the Anunnaki didn't clash with, or necessarily had no beef with them, but they didn't intermate. So they did try to mate with them, but they couldn't produce nothing. And that's how the Anunnaki wind up making Adam, or splicing their DNA and putting it in with the daughters of man DNA and making Adam. And then that's where you get the jealous God thing from. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you get the jealous God thing from. He made man in his image. And it was a group of them. So, and when you read the Bible, it said, let us make man in our image, and he, they, them. So so now, because people get confused because we're not using the word men, so men will be plural, meaning more than one man. Because I was just watching something earlier where they was talking about how many creation stories is to the Bible, and then they was trying to say, well, Moses is supposed to be the author of the first 5 books of the Bible, but now they're trying to say that it was 3 authors to the original first 5 books, which is called the Torah. of the Bible. See, this is what I'm saying. But anyway, let's stick to what the stories. Okay, so it said, "Let us create man in our image." So don't get me wrong. When you hear that word "man," you would think singular.
Fuck on.
But
Fuck on.
but if you read the
I'm
whole
actually on live right now.
context, he's saying man as in mankind. He didn't say mankind there, but I'm making the assimilation that he was stating that when he said man, let us make man, he meant mankind in our image and likeness. So when the Anunnaki supposedly came down here, they split and went everywhere to different
Why
types
don't
of
you touch the shit?
that was already civilized. They
Got
already
it.
had
Why is
civilized
you on here
people.
touching
Well, I
shit?
didn't necessarily say civilized, but it was already people
Oh,
in the land.
let him fall.
They sent these people to different spots and, they created the people, what I'm saying, like them. They spliced their DNA, what I'm saying, and took upon one of the women. Boom, 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 boom. That's how you got this group. That's how you got this group. Now, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just giving y'all the information that I have attained throughout my years of study or whatever the case may be. And sometimes I frequently go back and rewatch some videos because maybe it be certain things that I didn't miss or certain things that I may have misquoted that I don't want to misquote or be incorrect, give out incorrect information, what I'm saying, about anybody. So yeah, man, like that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. But anybody out there, man, hey man, I got people in the chat, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. And big ups to all my moderators in the
Don't
building.
forget to share the video while
Big
he
ups to all
telling
my
us thumb
moderators
up the
up here.
video.
Hey man, and don't forget, man. Hey, this platform is for anybody, man. I ain't just got to sit up here and talk and give my opinion. If anybody out there, in the chat, man, want to come in, hit the link that's in the chat. It's at the top, is in the middle, and I'm gonna repost it. If anybody got something, that they want to add to any other topics or any other things that I didn't spoke on today, besides putting it in the chat, you're more than welcome to hit this link, small Chinese. You just listen when you come into the building. Listen. All I ask is that when you come in, just have your camera on when you come in so that I see you. But when you come on screen, you start speaking. Long as I know you ain't doing nothing wild and crazy, you can cut your camera off. I just need to know that you're a real person coming into the building. But yeah, small Chinese, you can come in and talk about that Blue Bean project. Come in and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Give us what we looking for, brother. I likes that. I likes that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on that blue, what's that glitter? Yeah, that look dope. That's dope. Yeah, man. Are you showing the people too much? You showing the people too much, man. They gonna track you down.
I make custom, I do it all, baby. But right now it's for us. We got our own line, but that's the bearded conversation. I told you I got to get you a different variety. Matter of fact, I'm finna flip the label.
Like you in a sweatshop, brother.
You know this Walt Sweatshop. You know how it is, baby.
Mr. Nobody Sweatshop.
Mr. Nobody. I ain't even started that line. Wait till we bring the Mr. Nobody and just mellow out.
Yeah. But yeah, man, y'all more than welcome to hit that link, man. Hit that link and come on into the conversation, man. I know I ain't the only one. Listen, and difference of opinion, I love them. It ain't even that it's a difference of opinion. Everybody got their own views and philosophies and ideologies and concepts and understanding of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to anybody's interpretation, and worldview or what they think. You know what I'm saying? It's happening inside of their reality.
That's the finish move, that baby.
So I'm not judging nobody, bro. And y'all more than welcome to come in and give y'all an opinion on anything. We see you over there.
Yeah, that's finished.
You over there.
I just got to add the little studios to it, but that'll be later on.
Yeah. But yeah, man, hit that link, man. Hey, and don't forget to follow your boys on all social media platforms, man. Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, and when you get to the YouTube channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Also, man, I forgot, man. Today my nephew's birthday. Big ups to my nephew, man. He turned 12 today. Big ups to Davion, man. You know what I'm saying? He turned 12 today. You know, he out celebrating his birthday right now, man. Him and my little one, man. They went to Urban Air, so you know they out there getting it in, having fun, jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. Pause. You know, hey, and big ups to my little one again, AJ. My baby feeling better. Love you, son.
There
Love
you
you,
go,
son.
some of that AJ.
AJ, man. AJ, back about AJ, man. You know
That's
what I'm
my little
saying?
dude.
AJ, baby. Hey, he
I want to give shots out to my guy Sean Mack.
yeah, Sean Mack at Urban Air right now.
Oh, yeah, Urban.
Yeah, I just said that. Dang back.
Sean Mack ain't 12. That nigga 35.
No, he ain't. He 12. Nah, but nephew birthday today. Sean is 12.
Oh, Sean was 13.
He finna be 13 though, but he 12 right now. Yeah, a couple more months.
Try your new sample. When I'm gonna put that on. White shirt.
Couple of more months.
See how he just threw it all over there. See, that's why I want to show it to him.
Yeah, man.
You know, for y'all Frenchie lovers, for y'all Frenchie lovers.
For the Frenchie lovers, okay. Frenchie gang for the Frenchie lovers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, off the block _ beer gang apparel. Off the block _ beer gang apparel. Shameless plugger, man. Hey, make sure y'all hit that DM. Hey, it's on Instagram, man. We on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Off the block _ beer gang apparel. You know what I'm saying? Hit that link. I mean, the link I think I got the link attached to the YouTube, man. So y'all check it out. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Check it out. Or matter of fact, I think I got the Bearded Conversation Instagram link, but you could DM me that too. You know what I'm saying? If you whatever you get on, if you get on the everything Bearded Conversation, if you go to the TikTok, if you go to the Twitch, if you go to the Instagram or the Facebook, hit on anything concerning the merch. Just DM us. DM us. That sounds horrible. DM us. Yeah, you know, hit the message, man. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Hey, man, but you know, I always enjoy my time here with y'all on Bearded Conversation, man. Conversation always good, man. The vibe is always beautiful. You know, grand rising to all my people over there overseas, you know. Big ups to Glenn B, Marvius, Larissa, Lydia, the Baron, Freddie. Big ups to all y'all over there, you know what I'm saying? And big ups to the ones that's over here in the States that, you know, take the time out y'all day to tune in, man. Make sure y'all tune in too. Every Monday through Thursday, 9 through 11. Every Monday through Thursday, 9 through 11. Make sure y'all check us out here on Bearded Conversations. Also, I got something new that I want to announce to y'all, man. I'm trying to do something a little bit more lax, a little bit more free, a little bit more open. So you know what I'm saying? I'm developing another page called Bearded Conversation Real Men Talk After Dark. And I might do that like on Saturdays. And you know, the conversations and discussions still be respectful. Most definitely they still would be scholarly, academic, discourse still would be again, like I said, respectable, but we can be a little bit more open. We can have a little bit more wider range of topic of discussion. We can really get in depth.
So it's just discussing.
We can really get in depth with certain topics.
Right now, I'm creating
versus here on Bearded Conversation, whereas certain things we try to tone down and tune down. So Bearded Conversation After Dark. I want that to be more of an open forum. You can bring your thoughts, you can bring your ideas. Don't bring your feelings, because if you bring your feelings, you might get them hurt. Make sure you leave them at home. On the After Dark session here on Bearded Conversation, we try to be a little bit more.
You want this nice hat, sir? This black hat is yours.
We're not doing no disclaimers on the After Dark. We're not doing no disclaimers on the After Dark. And also, man, I'm trying to bring a little bit. I want to start doing a little bit more interviewing and bring a little bit more.
Lock my door. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go make sure my door is locked.
You know what I'm saying? So So I'm currently working on that, while I'm doing this page
I
here.
sent you pictures of that
Mhm.
already.
I'm trying to do
What?
that.
Check your phone.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to do that. This brother just all right. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. So you know what I'm saying, with the bearded conversation at the dark. So that's just something new that I want to work on and try to bring to the people. It's kind of going to be like the same thing, but like I say, just a little bit more. I wanted to be a little bit more live, a little bit more, have a little bit more passion, a little bit more, oomph to it. And also, man, bring them sources. It's good to conversate, but if you're gonna conversate and talk about something, and you want to go back and forth and you want to dispute, make sure you have them sources. On Being a Conversation After Dark, we're gonna require sources. Anything that you speak of, we're gonna and for this, I will accept Wikipedia as a source, as a quick source, you know. But when I say bring them sources, I'm talking about books. I'm talking about primary articles, primary sources, firsthand accounts that's been recorded, things of that nature. What I'm saying, archaeological papers and discoveries, things like of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I want to try to bring a different kind of the same vibe, but just like a different, a little bit with a little bit more intense um atmosphere. Same bearded conversation vibe with a little bit more intense atmosphere. And also, I want to try to put people on the hot seat over there. Interview certain individuals, maybe interview some of my moderators over there. Um, bring them on, get some of their philosophies and personal beliefs, and ask them questions. Maybe like we had Up to the Right Music, maybe bring him back and get really in tune into depth to what he really got going on. Only everything is all well, how can I put is all everything will be all consensual. All work will be consensual. You know what I'm saying? All work will be consensual. And it won't be, like I say, nothing disrespectful or nothing like that. It's just more of a way to, put you on a hot seat, learning your views, learning and it's not gonna change anything between me or that person or that person's what can I say? Operational but what y'all know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So it won't affect none of that. But yeah, back who is you talking to in the background, bro?
You already know.
Uh
Kevin.
you say who?
Mr. Kevin.
Oh, okay. Mm. Tell him to subscribe and get on, man. What he talking about, man?
Oh, man, he say we didn't like the design, then I put it on the shirt. I'm like, just as people, I keep trying to tell people it look different when it's on something. But just shut up and mind their business. But other than that, have a good day. Let
Shut
me
up
see
and
what
mind
I'm
your business.
doing.
You can't be like that, man. You're a business.
Man, stay in your lane, man. Stay in your lane, man. Stay
Hey,
in
you a
your lane.
businessman, man. The customer is always right, brother. You
And that
can't be
wasn't a customer. You keep forgetting. Like,
like, hey, man, you sound like an old grumpy man right now, bro.
nah, man, he helped design it, but you said you didn't like it. And then when I print it looked good. Like I tell people, just it looks different on the computer. It depends on what colors and everything. You see what I'm saying? It makes stuff look different than black and white. It's on black and white on the screen.
Yeah, man. But anyway, who is this?
Mm-hmm.
Sad Coon? What's going on? Good evening. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Where you from, Sad Coon? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, you can join, man. Hit the link in the chat. Long as you got your camera on, there go the link right there. The link is right above your comment. You can join. You can most definitely join. Hit that link in the chat. What's going on with you, Trust No? Trust No, man. We got a link, man. We got to get up. We got to get together, gang. We got to figure out how we gonna do what we gonna do, man. You know, I got the stream yard. You got it. We can do it via stream, man. We got to get it together, man. You know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I've been thinking about a few titles and. Oh no! So you got your feet in the camera. Oh no, we ain't doing
Who
none of
got
that.
their feet in the camera? Oh,
Nah, some
no.
dude named Cancun. We ain't doing none of that. Let me see what he got going on.
Yeah,
Nah, he got his feet all in the camera. We ain't doing none of that. Nah, we good on Cancun, man. Why do people come on and want to disrupt your broadcast? Why do they do that, man?
I told you, brother. That's what people set out to do. Back in the day, I used to do it. Told you.
Why?
Just it was fun. It was kicks. It was kicking giggles, man. And didn't realize what I was doing to other people though. But I'm telling you, man. That's why when you started up, I'm like, bro, don't let none of this, because you got people that just really set out to just cause chaos and destruction in other people's lives, man. And that's the only way they life function.
Yeah, Cancun, man. Yeah, man. We gonna ban you, man. Hey, stop trying to get in with you. Come on, man. We don't need that. We don't need that. He say, he say, Sam, he need his ass kicked. Yeah, man. Hey, man, he coming here putting his camera. Oh, man, this guy's here, man. Oh my God.
Man, I'm trying to make you a different logo right now, so I'm listening. I'm definitely in the pod.
Yeah.
I'm also
Hey,
a
and
Walt
he's
sweatshop.
still trying. Hey, look, and he's still trying to get in here.
Man,
Oh,
I ain't
what's
gonna even
good?
say what I want to say, bro. This your podcast, bro. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but
What you want to say?
you know how I'm the king of just going to watch lives. And I told you the creeps. I thought it was the women went through this. I ain't know you going through this, fam. But that's what the women be going through, man. Them creeps just be just. And he probably from a whole nother country somewhere, man.
Yeah,
And I ain't trying to be bogus or nothing. I'm just being honest, man.
yeah. And he's still, and he like listening, and he got his camera on. I know he hear.
I
He can hear.
know.
Still in the chat, like saying, "Cool,
He don't
I'm
care.
not
He
I'm
want to
not
come
putting
in and
you on the
show his
screen, brother,
corn.
for you to be showing your feet, brother.
He
That's
want
not
to
what we
come
do
in and
here on
show
Bearded
them
Conversation,
corns,
man. We
man.
conversating. We having an open discussion, brother. If you know, I'm gonna need you to put some clothes on, get your feet out the camera, brother. Whatever the hell you doing, brother. Yeah.
Let's get this a try.
I don't know,
See if
man.
I got something new for you to
It
wear. What
might be
shirt you
part.
got on
It
now
might be
anyway?
part of the community, man.
What shirt you wearing anyway?
Huh?
Which one you got on anyway?
I ain't got on. I ain't got on one today. He said he may be to like relaxing. No, he ain't relaxing with his feet in the camera, brother. He
No,
can't be
speaking of
doing
camera.
all that, man. He can't be doing all that. Yeah, he steady putting his feet in the camera, man. He look like a migrant.
then don't forget
Yeah,
to like,
this guy-
comment, and subscribe, y'all. And hit the share button.
Hey
Don't
man, what's
forget.
wrong with this guy, man? What is wrong with him, man? He is
Don't
having
forget.
fun.
Don't
Hey,
forget.
what's crazy is look, y'all. So what's crazy is, I can see everything he doing in the back chat. You know what I'm
I
saying? But
already know, because you had to
you know
let
what I'm
me
saying?
in.
Yeah, and look, and I ain't tripping. He trying to get his little shits and giggles on, but you know what I'm saying? Not
Not
at
on
my
Bearded
expense.
Conversation. No, sir.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. But moving along on Wild Wednesday, man, because I got a few more minutes before we get up out of here, man. Hey,
It's that time. Man, it be moving fast on your little show, man.
yeah, man, yeah, do. Hey, so what you think about the Knicks losing last night, brother?
Who? I don't watch none of that. I know that's televised. I mean, it's Hollywood. They don't want to get me started on that.
Would you still think it's set up?
I know it's set up. I know it's set up. I know. We ain't gonna go through this with everybody else. I know. I could predict it.
Hey, I seen the comment you put up there earlier, brother Preston. Don't eat McDonald's. That might be a conspiracy too, man. That could be why they was That's how he say add me and host me. No, brother. No, brother. We
No,
can't add
man.
you, man. We
No,
can't add
brother.
you.
No, brother.
Yeah, no, brother. I don't know why he keep trying to come in, brother. No, brother. No, brother.
No,
Hey,
Freaky
I'm being
Jason.
nice and I'm being respectable, saying cool. I'm a ban you, man. I'm trying not to ban you.
No, Freaky Jason.
And when I ban you, you're gonna make it hard because then all my guests gonna have to verify before they come up in this bad boy. And I don't want to have to do them like that. You know what I'm saying? But back
No,
to my
Freaky
main focus,
Jason.
man. Hey, getting our peoples, man, into this artificial intelligence and getting our peoples into this technology, and also having an open mind to certain things, man. You know, we need to understand whether we believe or whether we don't believe. We got to have an open mind. We got to realize that it's a possibility that some of these things that these peoples out here is researching, it could be true. You know, some of it could be wrong, some of it could be for real. Now, what part or what percentage of that, we don't know. Again, that's why I say until I get into a spaceship with Elon and I fly out of here, you know, and I get into outer space, hey, I don't know if the world is round. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not gonna necessarily say it's flat, but you know, hey, but so TLS, you sent that link, and I'm gonna look that link up as soon as the show is over with. To all my flat earthers, what what's okay, what mathematics or what ideology do you have that supports the flat earth theory versus it being round? Because if the earth was flat, that means we would be flat as well. Because flat, if it, all things flat are one-dimensional objects, because most things that's flat are on a piece of paper, or most things that's flat, like flat is really not a, a a physical construct. It's more of an imaginary, made up construct for us to describe something. You know what I'm saying? Something that's flat. You know, like a woman's behind, she got a flat ass, or the table, or the
Mm-hmm.
surface of a table, it's flat. You know, so if the earth was flat, that means we would be. So how could we walk? How could we move? How could we do anything if the earth was flat? How could we erect buildings up if the earth was flat? You know, so that's why I say I don't believe that the earth is completely flat. I believe like that's why I take this stance on it being maybe half round, half flat or something like that. Or we encased in a dome. Whereas if we're encased in a dome, the top part would be round and the flat part would be the water or the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Because it's flat. This is what we know of that's flat. Who knows? But I would have loved to been there with Einstein and some of them scientists, man, when they was in there trying to figure a lot of these things. Say, cool. Why you know what, brother? I'm finna ban you, brother. Hold on, let's see, let's what's up, brother? See? 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 Look at him, man. What's wrong? What's wrong with him, man? What's
He
wrong with
told
him?
you, man. Welcome to
I
the
know I'm
troll
playing with him.
world.
He trying to catch me. You ain't quick. Got to be quicker than that. Hold on.
Welcome to
Let's
the
see. Let's see what
troll
he do. Do it
world.
again. Got to be quicker than that. Nope. 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 Got to be quicker than that. Hold on. Hold on. One more time, y'all. One more time. Come on. There you go. Come on. Oh, nope. Got to be quicker than that. Oh, free your mind and your behind.
Man, this
Most
dude
definitely,
here,
brother.
man.
Free your mind and the rest will follow, brother. Yeah, brother Cancun, man. I don't know what's going on with this brother. Brother, you can't join, brother. Do you speak English, brother? Do you speak English? Huh? Talk to me, brother. Say something.
Ready?
Why you trying to show your feet, brother? What's going on, man? What's wrong with this guy?
How much they paying for you to show your feet, man? How much they paying, man? I know how popular feet is, man. How much they paying, man? Cause you
Hey,
keep
you
trying
know,
to show your
they
feet,
do
man.
pay for that. Hey, you know they do pay for that.
Yeah, I know, man. This ain't the Howard Stern show, man. I mean, I'm trying to show your feet, man. It's good conversation.
Yeah, man.
I think you're gonna like this one, brother.
Hey, this guy here, man. What is wrong with this guy? Yeah, I did trust. No, I just banned him, man. I just got him up out of here, man. I ain't got time for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, y'all. Don't get me wrong, man. Bearded Conversation. Like I tell a lot of people, I do provide this platform for everybody, to come on and vent or to come on and share, any topic of discussion or anything that they. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hold on, get it close so the people can see what it say. Get it up on that close so the people can see what it say. Bearded Conversation.
Make sure you hit the like button,
Comment, subscribe,
subscribe,
promote the video. Hey
and
man,
share the
hit us
content.
up, man. Hit us up, man. I know he trolling brother P, man. Hey, brother Trust No, man. Hey, this is my business partner right here, brother Trust No, man. This the man, you know what I'm saying? He helping me make all my merch and stuff, man. We trying to we trying to make this podcast and experience the best we can here on Bearded Conversations, man. We get our merch together, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff he can wear
Get
out
the
here.
merch together. Hey, that's a big ass t-shirt, boy. You gotta have to make that bigger.
That's a large.
Yeah, why it's so small on that large? Well, that was where you get that large t-shirt from the gas station?
No, I should have though. Probably would have got a better quality.
Oh no, I got something for that. Your boy L Boogie, he came through and beautified me today, man. You know, he
Okay.
came through and beautified me today. From let my beautiful people see how I'm beautified, man. He came beautified.
Okay.
I was off camera. I ain't want all the, you know what I'm saying? I ain't hooked your boy up. Come on.
Damn, I didn't even get my pictures. I'll get it later. I'm just playing around with stuff. I should make a hat. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah, y'all
trying to
know
get you
L
together.
Boogie a barber too, man. So, that's why he be tired, man. He worked for C, he go to school, he worked for C, and then when he get off work, he cut hair. So, that brother be doing a lot.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get your little stuff together so you'll look good on your podcast and when you do your events.
Doing a lot. So,
This stuff we'll be able to hand out, like you said, I'm just trying to get your grab bag together.
also, man. Also, y'all check out look. This one of the little caveman gang. Check out the hats. That's one of the new joints. You know what I'm saying? We got right here. It's one of the new joints.
Oh yeah, we trying this one out for. Oh, I think I showed y'all already. That nigga, I ain't gonna get that.
You know what
Little
I'm saying?
food game, little French game. Oh, matter of fact, I was supposed to go look up this other game. Let me check this out before you get off the line. See if I can find it before it's time to go.
Hey, them
Let
hats
me see if
blank.
I
Hey,
can find it. I
hey,
feel like Mr. Rogers. Let me see if I can find it before it's time to
hey,
go.
are them hats blank in the background, or you got something on them hats in the
Them
background?
blank. Them blank.
Okay,
Them ready to go. Hey, I do custom joints. If they ready to go, man, them blank behind me, baby. Them all blank.
okay,
I'm looking for stuff to go on, baby.
okay.
Them
They
all
blank.
blank, baby. And that's what I want you to see anyway, so you can see the colors I got.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you doing it too? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the cricket? Y'all see the cricket over there? Y'all see the what's that? The CTG, DT, whatever you call that damn printer.
PTF.
Yeah, whatever. DTF, GTF, whatever. Yeah, that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, well, I got one of them joints too, man. I got the big joint. I got the big joint. I got the big printer and the big press.
Yeah, he won't let me get it. He's just sitting in his hallway.
Cause man, we could do double the work, bro. I just gotta
And
get
I've
into it.
been doing double the work. He over here playing. Y'all, here you go right here. Here
You know what
you
I'm
go.
saying? Cause I be clipping. Man, I like hey. Also, getting into media too, y'all. We should get our kids into that, getting into the media and reporting what's going on. So listen, I know I see that's one thing I ain't never talked about, getting our people into media. That way we can push our own, well, I ain't gonna necessarily say our own narrative, but that way we can inform us of others' narrative as well as push our own narrative, and give a different, because it ain't too many of us that own television stations. It's not too many melanated brothers and sisters that own radio stations, or record labels or things of that nature, man. We need to clarify your comment. Respect. Uh, she said, I'm. Oh, I am expecting my shirt this weekend. Oh, Gigi saying she need her shirt by this weekend, man. Oh, hey man, what's wrong with these aggressive moderators, brother?
Gigi, she better get a job, Gigi.
Yeah, but look, but yeah, like we need to get into media too, man. Like, so we can show and tell each other, look, man, this ain't what it is. These are they statistics. You know what I'm saying? Look, we did our own investigation. Look, this is what it is, and put that out there for the people. So, man, we need to get into this media. We need to get into this AI, not just AI, just technology. Period. You know what I'm saying? As well as other things, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't knocking no trades, no carpentry, no electricians, and none of those things. We need those as well. But, so man, look, that's just man, that's just what it is, man. You know, we can't talk about it enough. We can't enforce or like or see like my brother there, you know what I'm saying, that's in the background doing this thing, Mr. Nobody. You know, he he started just like I said when he was on the show with me. He like certain shoes, and it's hard to find certain colors to match certain things. So he decided to look, I'm gonna do this, and boom, and that's how the business was born. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I'm starting this podcast. I need my merchandise. And he was like, don't worry about it, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? We got everything we needed to get as far as the paperwork for the business side, you know what I'm saying, of everything. And then we started getting the materials. Well, yeah, investing in equipment, and then we started to get the materials and the things that we need to, help push it forward. And don't get me wrong, it's not a quick process. Nothing that you get into gonna be a quick process, so like even when you tell the kids about that want to sing, that's what that want to rap and that want to go into these sports, they need to learn the mathematics and the probability of them actually, excuse me, making it into these type of things. You know what I'm saying? Those chances are real slim versus you know what I'm saying, you procuring or not yeah, or securing your human intelligence. One of the things, like I said, that Will I Am was speaking about, that we don't promote and that we don't asphyxiate ourselves more on human intelligence and applying human intelligence and developing human intelligence. Um, so we need to get into that because human intelligence is going to be real important with the development of how this AI is going what's the word I'm looking for? How this AI is gonna guide our future, or guide the narrative to our future. So it's real important that we push in human intelligence, especially for my melanated brothers and sisters. Get into these robotics, get into this engineering, get into this mathematics, get into this electrical field. You know what I'm saying? These things are gonna be real important moving here in the future. You know what I'm saying? And just like Russia got the 2045 plan, maybe we can come up with some things to combat certain things like that. Like I said earlier, I spoke on Billy Carson saying he don't try no hallucinated things to try to transcend, but if he did, he would try to back up all his memories and all his DNA on I forgot what it's called, but what he said, we could we be able to back up our memories and chips, our memories and stuff and DNA onto chips that we could probably implant back into our bodies. And like, man, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all Google the 2045 plan. This is real. you know and like small Chinese spoke on earlier about the Blue Beam Project. I knew about it. I never really got in depth, because I knew what it, but it's just common sense. Well, for me it was anyway, but I did dibble and dabble in it, as far as looking into it, but I just didn't go down deep into a rabbit hole because some of the things, like, I already knew. you know and I'm not saying that the government is trying to make a one world government, per se, uh because I don't think it's gonna ever be a one world government. It's too much. We got too much. Look at Palestine. Look at Russia. Look at what's going on across the world. That look at Korea. Look at China. That's not gonna happen. Now, maybe a one world government in America, maybe. Like just here. I mean, it ain't nothing. That wouldn't be nothing but a dictatorship. You know how many dictators we didn't have? Genghis Khan was a dictator. Julius Caesar was a dictator. Like that one world government has been around. That actually, man, that's all our government is a one world government. You know, New World Order that ain't no new idea. That's always been here. You know, it's just levels to it. You know, it's just levels to it and how they develop and decide to put these things onto the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that's about. But with that being said, man, I got about oh no, I got like 10 minutes left. Okay, okay. I see. What's that? What's that? What's that? A Yorkie on the screen, man?
Yeah, you know, my sister got a Yorkie.
Man, you doing Yorkies, boy? You jumping from project to project. I see you out there. Hey, man, this live in effect, man. You know what I'm saying? I think the people's like seeing you. Even though
Exactly.
we ain't doing nothing too major over there. We can't
Nothing
we can't
major
show off
yet,
your
but
head
you
there.
know, you already told me we got the embroiderer there. We got many heat presses. You know, please don't pay attention to that because I ain't getting paid for that. You know, as he said, we got the Cricut. You know, we got the DTFL. We got the the other printer that print out the pictures. I got the Subly printer too. We ain't playing, and y'all already see the tower Grayscope right here. You
That's
know,
the power of praise God.
yeah, that's what's running everything right now. You know, and I'm still trying to upgrade. I ain't finished.
Who you telling, man? That upgrade costs money, man. Hey,
It all
whew,
costs money, but hey, it's coming.
man. What she said? She said, I don't know about the one world government, but I do think we need more of a united, need to be more united when it comes to the laws. Each state has different laws, which is crazy to me. Well, see, no, because you got to think about this, baby. The reason that is because, y- y- okay, so the United States ain't nothing but baby England. So when the original colonies was formulated over here, they were like the worst, supposedly the worst of the worst, from over there. You know what I'm saying? So so supposedly they was the worst of the worst for over there. So the reason why the laws and things are changed is because you got to think about it. Then there were no boundaries, there were no tariffs, there were no foreign policies. It What none of these things in existence. So it's like this. If I build here and if a group of people, if we chose to settle, just like the old West in America, basically the 13 colonies, just attribute the 13 or correlate the 13 colonies to the old Western times in the South, where people traveled, settled in the town, built up the town, voted on the sheriff, voted on the deputy, and that was their town, and they protected their town from any outsiders. It was the same thing with the settlers here. They came from England. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't set up as a government at first. There was no government. The government and the revolution came into play when during the American Revolution. After we came over here and we settled and we started building and we started spreading out and we started populating. Of course, it was just on the East Coast, because you got to remember, England, France, Spain, they all own parts of the United States. The United States was just open. It wasn't a place. That's why they marched the Indians out there, the Blades and I forgot what it's called, but that's why they marched the Indians out, and they marched all their ass to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them died on the way to Oklahoma. All the indigenous Indians that was here in the Americas. What she say? We're divided. She say we divided the states of America. No, 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 no. Again, back then there were no states. You got to understand that, sweetheart. That's why. We weren't called states. I forgot what it was. But it was just more like a oh man, what was that called? Gee, it's on the tip of my tongue. But it's more like a we're gonna say a section because I can't think of the word. Like a section. and you had your section. And then when England came back over here, and Spain and them started coming over here and fighting and doing all it and trying to take over because they seen the people that they kicked out was doing. That's all it was about, man. They seen that the people that they kicked out was doing good. And they couldn't let them do good. So England was like, man, we finna start taxing y'all ass. That's when you get the taxation without representation. And they throwing the teas and the Boston Tea parties and all that. Like it's when you do some digging and some real reading, you'll figure it out. But we wasn't states. That's why each state has again, that's why each state has its own laws and dictate what go on in its own state. You know what I'm saying? And federally, a state doesn't have to abide by a federal commission because each state has the right to make its own laws. That's just how it is. What she say? That's the illusion of freedom. That's true. So true. That is true. You know what I'm saying? Every state, yeah. So every state is supposed to govern itself. The municipality, yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. No, I'm Trump. You say no. I'm saying right now we're divided. We're the divided states of America, DSA, not the USA. Well, so we're not even the divided states, sweetheart, because America is no. We're not states. We're a corporation. So if you read the literature and you go do your research and do a little digging, we're no longer named the United States of America. We're the United States Incorporated. You know what I'm saying? We're a corporation. Um, it gets deep. It gets deep. It goes down. It goes. Whoo! It goes down and down. But with that being said, it's 10:56. Maybe I'll talk about a little bit more about this tomorrow. But you can look this up though. Miss Kara Craven carefully. You can look it up. Yeah, we United States is a corporation. We're considered a corporation. Um, and I watched the before I get up out of here. I watched the um interview. Andy Schultz, CIA, and he was talking about this. About the United States and how we divided. And she's the same thing that you were saying. And he was saying that if I can remember, he was saying that we're a corporation and that we have always been a corporation. We always been about business. All our treaties, all our tariffs, and all our imaginary boundaries that we was set was a way to control and what do you say? Control and some shit the commerce. Me and the commerce was the people. You know what I'm saying? Because America was supposedly had the worst of the worst people, and we were commerce. So we were the people of America were the commodity. Because they was prosperous and other places wanted to know why the America was prospering so fast with these criminals that they had put in this land. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Central Intelligence, and so he got all these papers and stuff that he was reading. He didn't get too deep because he says he can't say too much and that. But I thought about it like, that's an idea. Hmm, you know, again. But anyway, man, with that being said, yeah, y'all. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. We are divided as a people. We are divided as a state. We are divided as a union. We need to do better with that. Shout out hashtag United States United States Pan African Political Party. If y'all want to get on board with that, man, make sure y'all hit your boy email, man. I'm trying to push that. We need to get these passports. We need to go down to this union and present ourselves as a nation. First and foremost, we need to come up with this code of conduct, like me and Brother Master Teacher been trying to do, and we need help with that. Also, like I say, man, the 25 good people that I'm looking for, anybody with networking ideas, anybody with money, anybody with real estate, anybody with an open ear that want to come in and help push it. Hey, man, get on board. Hey, also, before I get up out of here, man, I want to say big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and checking me out tonight. Big ups to all my moderators in the building, young boy Maya Bucks, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac. You know what I'm saying? My big bro Remo bringing up the real for show, man. Professor Remo Williams, also the first female moderator hanging it in. You know what I'm saying? Hanging in there with the boys. You know what I'm saying? Miss GG Gaming Palace. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to her. Also, man, 82124, man, save the date, 82124. We had a conversation. We'll be doing this first youth event, Slams Back to School rally. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna let you close it out, Mr. Nobody. And I'm gonna get these beautiful people their superhero theme music so we can get up out of here. I got something new for y'all, man. I want to see how y'all like it.
Make sure y'all like,
Comment.
subscribe, comment, and share. Share the
Hey,
content, y'all.
hey,
Share the
also
content, y'all.
hit
That's
that
all
link.
I care about. Liking it, y'all, and sharing. Sharing is caring, y'all.
Yeah, this Karen. Hey, and it don't cost nothing to subscribe. She
No,
said,
it don't. It
Professor
don't
Remo,
cost
he said
nothing.
it's the elimination of choice. We go to the store and have 1156, well, 1,156 flavors of ice cream, but only can choose between two people for the highest position. We really have no choice. That's true. Yo, man, with that being said, man, thank y'all for joining me, man, in another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Without y'all, wouldn't be no us. Like I tell y'all every night, man, I love y'all, man. Hey, let's get y'all good for people, y'all beautiful people, y'all superhero theme music, man. This something new, man. This something new. This something new.
Hey, that ain't hero music.